Hello, everybody. I'm John Evans, and you're watching another episode of Mid-Mod Money, the show that teaches you how to buy and sell vintage items for a profit. Hey, thanks for tuning into this episode. This episode, we find out who wins the free vintage giveaway, which this month, remember, first Monday of the month, this is what we're giving away. This crackle glass mini pitcher. Now, in the last video, I kept calling it a mini vase. Brain fart. That's not a vase. See that spout there? That is a mini pitcher. I can't say exactly how old this is, but it is super cool, very colorful, and it's worth about 20 bucks, somewhere in there. And I'm giving it to somebody at the end of this episode through the miracle, and it is a miracle, of the Mid-Mod Money prize wheel. 61 comments from subscribers. If you commented and subscribed, you are in this wheel. 61 people. You can check for yourself. And today, we find out who wins. So let's get to this haul. It's from all over. A very eclectic haul of stuff from flea markets and thrift stores. So glad to bring it to you because we're all here to learn, right? We're all here to learn. Like the first thing I found was this at the Habitat for Humanity home store. And little tip, go to a thrift store that prices their stuff like a 7-year-old's working in the back, okay? Because they just slap a sticker on there, 50 cents. This is called Chalkware. This is kind of a chalky material there, and it is made by Miller Studios. You want to look for these Miller Studios Chalkware pieces because they go for a little bit of money, especially mushrooms, butterflies, owls, families of cats. You got like 3 babies and an adult. And this one is great, man. The bow tie seals it for me. Even though with a little schmutz on his face there, at 50 cents, I'm all over this because I'm going to sell this for about 12 bucks. Super happy, super great splash of color. And wow, what an awesome, awesome Miller Studios. Look for Miller Studios. Next thing I found, also in that vein of splash of color, I found 4 of these Have a Nice Day smiley face glasses. Now, this is an interesting story. The guy who did the Have a Nice Day thing originally didn't really copyright it, so a lot of these are out there at various things. So this is like, these were $0.25 each. $1 I paid for 4 of these. I wish it was 6 or 8. I can't change that. But for 4 of them, I'm going to sell these for $22 because they are the epitome of 1960s right there. The Have a Nice Day. Next thing I found also at Christian Crossing. Man, we are burning through this video. Look at this picture. Are you kidding me? $3. I have never seen this design ever. Amazing design, awesome color. I like functional items. They sell very well because someone's going to buy this and actually use it. And this was $3, and I think I'm going to get about $23 for this. It's not like the most amazing design, but it's a very good design, great color, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for eye catchers, things with eye appeal. All right, now, I did a video last week about flea markets. A couple things slipped through the cracks, one of which was this particular item. This is an ashtray, obviously, but the W stands for Westinghouse. So this is considered, could be sold to an ashtray collector, could be sold to a person that used to work at Westinghouse or just likes vintage advertising stuff. It's got this cool milled design, which is like an etched thing in here. Very industrial. This was on a table where every ashtray was $2, and most of them were just boring glass ashtrays from hotels that don't exist anymore, stuff like that. But this one, I was like, I can't believe they don't consider this more valuable than the rest of these ashtrays because this is about a $26 ashtray to me. And I'm going to put this in my booth. I'll get 26 for this easy, probably to a former Westinghouse employee in Pittsburgh. Who knows what the future holds, but a very nice find for $2. You're not going to find another one of those for $2. The other thing I found that slipped through the cracks from the Braddock flea market that is no longer, now that it's fall, they're not doing it anymore. These oil and vinegar cruets. Yes, that's what that's called, an oil and vinegar cruet. Is that a French word? I don't know. It might be. These were $2 for the pair. And they are, can you see this? Pyrex. Yes, Pyrex. And they made everything, man, in the 60s. These are cool, kind of a space age looking design, very futuristic. If you can look online, eBay, these sell for about $20 plus shipping on eBay. $20 plus shipping. So I'm going to try to get about 23 for the pair because you don't have to ship these. I'm just going to sell them. And you got a Pyrex person that doesn't have this in their collection, will jump on that at $23. Now, the next thing I found from Christian Crossing Thrift Store. Just celebrated their 25th anniversary. I love everyone who works there. And great thrift store. Now, I found this ceramic basket. Interesting. This was $1.50, handmade. And I know it's handmade because it has a maker's mark on the bottom that looks like it says CST or CSP or something like that. Now, I tried to Google lens that stamp, got nothing. So hard to say. It must not be a well-known potter who made this, or it could be very rare and there's just not a lot of examples of it. I don't know. If anybody knows what a CSP or what this mark is, here, I'll do it like this. CSP, I'll do it this way. I don't know what this mark is, but if anyone knows, please let me know. Shoot, I'll send you something. Even my research guy, stumped my research guy. But without knowing who made it, without having any provenance, as we say, in the collecting world, this is worth about $25 just because it's handmade. It took some nice craftsmanship there, no chips, no cracks, perfect condition. Cool bowl. I'm going to say it's about $25. That's what I'm going to put on it without knowing where it came from, but it could be worth more than that if I can get a maker. This maker's mark is not helping me, but 25 off of $1.50. Somebody's living right, you know. And sometimes in the world of ceramics, you find something that you've seen before, but not exactly. And I've been a champion of ceramic baskets of fruit for quite some time. And that is precisely what this object is. Handmade ceramic basket of fruit. Look, plums, pears, bananas. Oh my, look at all this stuff. This is one of the better examples. Very well done. The glaze is perfect. No chips, no cracks. I found this at City Mission Thrift Store in Uniontown for $3.99. That is a regulation size banana. This is massive. And these sell for in the $30 range. I'm going to ask $29 for this. And I paid $3.99, so good profit and great eye appeal. Color, if you want a splash of color, it's kind of kitschy too. So if you're into that weird stuff, this is it. This is right up your alley. All right, next thing I found, again, back to the Braddock flea market. Will I uncover more stuff from the Braddock flea market? I don't know. I got boxes of stuff everywhere. I found this owl lamp. Yeah, it's an owl lamp. If you take the bottom off, let's see if I can get it off. Look at that. Working. You throw this in there, and it illuminates the entire owl through the eyes, through this plastic. This looks remarkable. And on the bottom, it says W and then 77. 19 and 77. So this is almost 50 years old at this point. And holy mackerel, 50-year-old owl lamp? Yeah, it's got some value. I paid $2 for this. Again, pulling my money out, like take my money. This is a $30 lamp. Yeah, I'll throw this in my booth and get $30 for this, probably almost immediately. Very nice example of a handmade 70s item. Man, people used to go buck wild with their crafts in the 70s. All right, next thing I found, at a different flea market, Somerset Flea Market. Let me get it over here. I don't want to break nothing. I found this beautiful Zenith radio. Not spectacular, but not average either. It's got a good look, and as long as it works... I don't know who that is. Put in the comments what that song is. Sounds like something I would not listen to. This was $2. $2. I couldn't believe it. Because what you want to avoid with these is, like, people used to set cigarettes on here, glasses, so some of them have rings, some of them have burn marks. You want the cabinet to be good, but you also want it to work. So at $2, this is a no-brainer, because these sell in the $30 to $35 range in an antique mall. Some people just like the looks of them. Some people want to have a functioning radio around. It's truly a thing of the past, and that's why I love them, especially a name like Zenith that doesn't exist anymore. So it's got a lot of things going for it. I'm going to sell this for about $34 off of 2, and the profits just keep coming. All right, we're down to our last item before we find out who wins the mini pitcher. Last thing I found, y'all, and I didn't even really know what it was when I saw it. I was like, looks like a mirror to me, as far as I can tell. And it is a mirror. It is a mirror, but it also does this, which I think is fantastic. Ready? Oh, yeah. This is one of those infinity mirrors. Does anybody know what that? Have you heard of these infinity mirrors? Now these, see if I can find there's a couple of other functions you can do. If I can find where's the button? There's a button somewhere. Oh, jeez. It's on the front. Is it on the front? There it is. Jeez. Should do a rehearsal, but we don't. We don't have the budget to do a rehearsal. But look at this. Oh, snap. Oh, boy. Oh, golly. This is something called a Can You Imagine mirror. And look, it's an infinity mirror. It just goes on and on and on when you look at it. And it's very cool. Not 70s old, but I asked, it's funny, I bought this, and this was behind the counter, and I said, can I look at that? And I looked at the back, and it looked oldish, although it is made in China. So when I bought it, the lady behind the counter goes, I donated this. The person who worked there goes, I go, well, when did you get it? She goes, I got it a long time ago. Now, that could mean a lot of things. That could be 90s. To me, this is probably this is probably 90s. And but which still makes it 25 years old, or older. And we forget that time is going by so fast. This type of item is now considered almost vintage. What it has going for it, a lot of people buy these on eBay. This is called the Can You Imagine mirror. And they go for between $100 and $150. I don't know if you can see this, but I paid $15 for this. And something this cool, that's this weird and unusual, is an easy sell. Vintage electronics are an easy sell because they just, you can't find stuff like this. They don't make this anymore. So I'm going to ask about $90, 89 off of $15. Might ask 100, might put 99 on it, but I'm going to make $80 to $90 off of this cool vintage infinity mirror. All right. So let's look at everything. I spent $33. Can you believe it? $33. And when it's all said and done, mostly through my booths at the antique mall, maybe some eBay, I'm looking at $330. $330. That's $300 profit off of $33. And anyone can do it. Check your marks. Know your hot items that sell. And you can do it too. Keep watching my program, of course. That's going to be key to this process. So let's find out who wins the beautiful Crackle Glass mini pitcher. I wish you all luck, and I appreciate everyone that supported this channel. Every person's like, I hope I win this month. I hope you win this month too. So let's find out. Maybe it's you. You have a 1 in 61 chance. It's better than Powerball. Let's go. Where's the drums? Usually there's like a drum. I started doing this myself. My research guy quit. Who won? Christy Burns, 56.79. You've got to be kidding me. Christy Burns, I know her. Very dear friend. Holy crap. Completely random. Christy Burns, you, God bless you. You won the Crackle Glass mini pitcher. And I think she's a new subscriber. She could not have been subscribing for more than 2 months on this channel. She commented and won. Congratulations, Christy Burns. Maybe next month, everybody else. Thanks for watching Mid Mod Money. I appreciate you. Hit the like button and always round up.